Hello dear listeners, how are you all? Hope all will be fine. My name is Neil, and I bring you scary ghost and amazing mystery stories. The story is about a haunted road called Temple Drive. This road is quite popular nowadays, but in the 90s it was a deserted road and many mysterious and terrifying incidents happened here. Listen to the story till the end. Before starting the story, please like the video, and if you have come to our channel for the first time, then also subscribe to the channel. So let's start the story. The incident happened to me in 1991 on Temple Drive, a stretch of road in Quezon City. I was in elementary school, and during that time, this road was seldom traveled by cars and pretty much squeezed in between tall bushes that reached a meter high. There were no street lamps at all, and only about a house or two was on the roadside. This road was slightly known to be the dumping place of murdered people. I remember hearing discussions between my mom and aunt about a college student was kidnapped, raped, killed, and body was dumped on this road a year or two earlier. My mom fetched us home from school daily with our year-old car, and this road was the shorter path home, so it was what we took. We usually arrive home around 4 or 5 p.m., so it's still bright outside. One time we went shopping for groceries before heading home, so it was dark already and maybe around 7 p.m. after shopping. We took the usual route home via Temple Drive as usual. Since it was nighttime already and there were no street lights and not many cars passing through Temple Drive, it was so dark that we had to rely on our car's headlamp for illumination. As we approached the middle of Temple Drive, we felt a sudden chill inside our car. We did have our car's air conditioner turned on, but that moment it was different. Suddenly our car's headlamp went off, but Mom had not even touched the switch to turn off the light. The light for gauges and instrument panel inside were still on, but our headlamps went out totally, so we could not see anything outside. Mom parked our car on the side and tried to flick the headlamp switch a few times without any avail. Then my mom mentioned maybe it was the ghost of the dead victims on that road trying to prank us or lead us to an accident. My brother and I were shaking with fear already because the headlamps going off for no reason has never happened to our car, and that unexplainable chill was really pointing to abnormal stuff happening. Mom then told us to pray hard, so while shaking in fear, we followed the prayer Mom said. About a minute later, the headlamps of our car started to work again, and we continued driving back home. Ever since that time, we never passed through that road when it's dark. Our car stayed with us for the next decade, and we frequently use it to travel to the province on long trips involving night driving, and the headlamps never went off by itself, aside from that night. I must say we were lucky nothing bad happened to us that time. I am happy to thinking about it now that we only felt it and did not see an actual ghost with our eyes. Little bonus, if I may call it. I have read from an article about people sharing their ghostly experiences, and one story caught my attention because it happened on Temple Drive. Early 90s, a guy driving by himself wanted to avoid traffic on the main road, so he decided to take Temple Drive. As he neared the start of the street, he saw a lady in white standing on the roadside. He didn't think much of it and proceeded to enter Temple Drive. A few seconds later, he turns pale and sweats profusely as he looks at his rear view mirror and sees the lady inside his car sitting on the rear seats. The lady only disappeared when he reached the end of the road. Nowadays, this stretch of road is very different from what it was in the early 90s. It is filled with houses, commercial structures, and heavy traffic, so it seems the haunting there has gone away.